Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Baby's birth year. I tried to start this video. What? She's judging me. Polly is judging me hard. I tried to start this video with a bit more energy because I was just an absolute grandma in the other one. So, happy 2023. Sweatshirt. It's a new one this time. Spicing things up. Like it scared me. I'm here for my 10-week video. Woo. I've been thinking like I kind of should just combine a couple of these weeks together, like because I'm already 11 weeks and 3 days and I feel like there's so much that happened just in these 3 days that I kind of want to tell everybody now. But then I feel like I do have a lot to talk about for 10 week. Well, not a lot, but I just want to make it week by week. Maybe I'll start doing maybe I'll start doing combined weeks at some point in the future. I'm also not wearing any makeup, baby. This is your mother's true form, minus the yellow. And this is what you're going to be seeing a lot of, so get used to it. Anyway, 10 weeks. What happened during 10 weeks? Well, the baby is officially a fetus, no longer an embryo, now a fetus, which is very exciting. I mean, it's cool to like have a biological or scientific term to it, but my baby's been my baby since the second like it was implanted, so that's exciting though. Couple of updates about me and my symptoms. So I am getting better with my sleep schedule. I'm sleeping a lot earlier. It used to be like 5 a.m. I would fall asleep. That's kind of gone now. I get tired around like 1 a.m. or so, midnight. Sometimes can't fall asleep till 3. Like that's been the latest it's been in a very long time. And lately now I've been falling asleep around 1:30, maybe 2 or so. So that's good. I'm still kind of sleeping in, but it's not like 5 a.m. sleep and then like wake up at 3 anymore. I've been waking up earlier and sleeping earlier, so that's nice. It's just kind of like resetting naturally. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty big milestone as far as like my symptoms and how I'm surviving day by day. Having a semi-decent sleep schedule is pretty cool. I've been sleeping earlier. I've also started to get headaches, and I have honestly gotten a headache every day for like a week. They happen at different times of the day, so that's not chill. And there's no way it's because I'm dehydrated. Like I'm drinking so much water. And I feel like I can never drink enough water. Like I'm so thirsty all the time. I think the headaches are coming from the hormones of being pregnant, of course, the estrogen, pregnancy, all of the above. But also I think my headaches are coming from not eating very much food. So, food. I feel like I cannot wait for the day that I say I can eat again, which, spoiler alert for this week, it is getting better. But for week 10, it really wasn't. So I lost like 9 or 10 pounds in 10 or 11 days. From when I first weighed myself at my first doctor's appointment when I was pregnant to even when I went 6 days later, I was already like down a couple pounds, but I was like, that's probably just, I don't know, normal, I guess. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I weighed myself because I truly haven't been eating like food, like substance and like a lot of quantity of food. I weighed myself and I was like down 9 or 10 pounds in 10 or 11 days. And that's just not good. I know it's okay to lose weight in your pregnancy, in the first trimester. Not okay, but it's common. But it's typically common because of morning sickness. And I haven't had any morning sickness. I just had the nausea and like the food aversions. And it's truly just at the point where I just had and have, like, it depends. It's not fixed yet, but I hadn't had an appetite in a very long time. And the things that I was able to eat and I was looking forward to eating, like my apples, my protein drinks, my bars, all those things, they're not very high in calories. And I mean, a protein drink, an apple, and a Bellavita bar, like that could just be a breakfast. Like that's not enough to last you all day. And there would be days where like that's all I would eat. And so I lost a lot of weight, even though you can't tell. I will say that like my rings are a little bit smaller. Like they are like starting to slide around and like you can like hear them. Like look, it's like falling off my finger. They're falling off my fingers. That's okay, because I know when I can eat again, I'm gonna gain it right back. I keep saying like my stretch marks, if they come, they won't be from a growing baby. It's me like stuffing my face with food when I finally can. Anyway, that's just something to note, I guess, in these updates. I just haven't been eating a lot. And I know that, I mean, I've actually gotten mixed research. And the doctors even said, because I told them this, and they were even like, eat what you can, do what you can. Nutrition matters a bit more in the second trimester. But then I read something that's like, no, like your baby is developing so quickly in the first trimester that like the nutrition that you're taking is so important. So I feel good enough that I have my prenatal every day, and I am just like eating what I can, and I will make up for it when I can eat again. I can't wait to cook again, and I'm going to eat very healthy. I already know that. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to pig out every now and then, but the foods that I was eating when I was eating like a normal person, all was like pretty much whole foods. I love to cook, and I'm vegan, so a lot of just like fruits and vegetables and good stuff. I'm out of water. Oh no. I had a sandwich today, like a couple hours ago, and I think the bread is making me extremely dehydrated right now. I need water! Water, Sandy! I got the water! Yay! Okay. What was I saying? Oh, in my notes, I wrote, last week I discovered that I could eat avocado toast from this vegan place that I used to order from all the time. I just like was really craving it. I was like, bread hasn't been very yummy to me recently, and I liked my avocado bagel when I made it. I just didn't like the bagel part, but I was like thinking in my head, this is a different type of bread. Maybe I'll like it. And it's like I can remember liking the food. So like I psyched myself up for it, right? I was going to get a chocolate protein drink shake thing, and I'm going to get my avocado toast. And when I first ate it, I was so happy because it didn't taste terrible. It didn't taste great. Like I haven't given any of this food a very high ranking, but it was eatable. Edible? I mean, of course it was edible, but it was eatable at the same time. I could eat it. It was okay. And then that day I was so mad. I was like, I should have ordered 2. Like, I want more. Now I don't, like, that's the only thing I ate that day. And now I don't know what else to eat the rest of the day. And I'm like hungry. I went back the next day, ordered the chocolate shake again, and 2 orders of the avocado toast. And I was so full when I ate the first one, I could not finish the second one. I did eat it a little bit later in the day, like an hour later. And then after that, I was like sick of it. I tried it again a third day because I was so happy I was eating something and it wasn't terrible, like carbs and healthy fats, like from the avocado. I need these things. And third time I had it, I was like, it's just not it. I was also a couple of days ago able to eat like a falafel pita. Like what? It tasted really bad, but it was so late in the day and I was at my mom's and I hadn't eaten anything that day, and it was so garlicky. It had so much flavor and it smelled terrible, but I ate it piece by piece. Like I didn't eat the whole thing. I've just been like picking little bits. Like I would get like a crumb of falafel and like 1/8 falafel. Eight. What? I can't do math. I don't know fractions. This much falafel and this much pita. And I would eat that. So I basically just ate a lot of pita and a little bit of hummus, and I ate the olives. I love olives. So good. And so I was just really excited that I could eat that too. I'm not eating it anymore. Like I wouldn't go back for it, but the pita with a crumb of falafel was actually really good. Oh, another thing on my list is that I'm exhausted from not eating. So I think I've kind of gotten over the pregnancy nausea. Like I don't think that that's really prominent anymore. I think the reason my stomach hurts, the reason I'm like fatigued and exhausted, again, of course, because I'm pregnant, but on top of that, and like my headaches, I'm not eating, and I think that it is affecting more than I realized. Like I had like some epiphany, and I'm like, oh, it's probably because I'm not eating that my stomach is like turning and like just completely cramping in on itself. And it's not like a pregnancy crampy. It is hunger, and my stomach growls every single day. It's not good. I had also a breakdown. My first pregnancy like breakdown, meltdown. And guess what it was about? Just take a wild guess. Yeah, food. Literally, I was at my wit's end one day. So I broke up with the avocado toast. I usually from this place get a chocolate vegan shake, like protein shake, and their vegan BLT. Oh, it's so good. It has avocado on it. It has vegan bacon. It has like the greens, and it just has everything you ever would want. I used to order it like multiple times a week when I was working. It was bad. And I was thinking in my head, well, I could do the avocado toast, and that just seems kind of bland to me now. Like I'm just not really interested in it. Maybe if I take off the actual vegan bacon, I would like that it's like a sandwich with the vegan bacon like flavoring still on it. So I ordered it on DoorDash, and it was on New Year's Day, and they sent me a different one. So that was the start of the day. They were super nice about it. They were like, I'm so sorry, we're out of the sandwich, but this is our second bestseller. I hope you love it. Happy New Year. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted. Oh, also, this is Nugget. I'm sure you'll eventually meet all the cats. Oh, she looks so funny. She's kind of an awkward kitty. Like, she doesn't get picked up, and she doesn't like it. But this is Nugget. I've had her since like 2012, so about... This is going to be my 11th year with Nugget. She's the kind of cat that you can literally do anything to for the most part. She's not going to love it, but she'll let you do it. She's my best friend. She is my rock. Literally, anytime I'm sad, she is there. Anytime I'm happy, she is there. Next, look at the camera. Look up here. Her favorite thing in the world is snuggles and pets. So she's like just wanting me to pet her. I love her. She's the best. She's so sweet. She's the nicest cat that we have. What was I saying? Oh, they were super nice about the sandwich, but that's not what I wanted. They gave me a vegan meatball sandwich, and I just wasn't ready for that. So I didn't eat. I had my shake, which those shakes actually make me feel pretty full for maybe a couple hours, but after that you got to eat something still. Like you got to eat. Something that's so frustrating is you have to eat all the time. Like I never like paid attention to it until you don't want to eat or you can't eat. Like how often you have to eat to feel good. So I started getting a headache. I wasn't feeling well because I didn't eat. And I mean, take a shot every time I say I didn't eat. Actually, don't, because these videos are for the baby. But like, take a chug of water every time I say it, because I'm so sick of talking about it. But it's my reality, and I'm being so like dramatic and whiny about it. But hey, I'm here to update you on what I've been feeling, and my life is revolving around food at the current moment because I love food, and you need food as a human. So I was having a little bit of like a pity party for myself. We had no food at the apartment that I wanted to eat. I knew that I wanted to I was like, you know what? I haven't had my Belvitas and green apples in a couple of days. Like, that's what I want. But I knew I'd have to go to the store to get it. Brandon, my lovely husband, your baby daddy. What? My baby daddy. Baby, your daddy. He's not a get out of the house type of person. So asking him to go to the store is the equivalent of asking him to like, I don't know, move furniture. Like he just acts like it's the worst thing ever to leave the house and go do something. As mundane as shopping and grocery shopping, he hates it. And I knew, and then I started feeling guilty about it because I was like, I need these. If I want this food, I'm going to have to ask him to go to the store. I know he's not going to want to go to the store, but he's going to go anyway, and then I'll feel bad. And then I just started getting in my head of like, I feel useless. I just like, why can't I do these things for myself? I'd be the one that goes to the store all the time in the past, and now I can't even do that. And like, I used to love going to the store. I used to love cooking. And I just like, I spiraled. I spiraled down in my head. I was like, this is just not, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with myself. I feel useless. I feel hungry. Nothing I do is like, helping me. So anyway, I cried. I cried a lot. I cried multiple times. And Brandon went to the store and gave me my food and everything was fine. Like the second I get food, I'm fine. But that was my first like hormonal breakdown of just, I can't do the things I used to do, and I'm frustrated with myself that I'm not stronger than that, and it's just food, and like just eat it and shut up. I can't. And I feel like it's, of course there's bigger things happening in the world, but I don't want to ever discredit how I'm feeling or my emotions just because, oh, she's pregnant, she's hormonal, or it's, you're just hungry, like it's fine, people are starving in the world, which I know is so true. But this is just how I'm feeling, and I shouldn't belittle that. My breakdown was done. I haven't had a breakdown since, so hopefully that doesn't come back. I'm not much of a crier. I'm not a crier. And one of the ways that I thought I knew I was pregnant before I even took the test, before I started getting like any symptoms or anything, I'm sorry, I kind of want to take this off because it is just like rolling around my hand. I need to have these off my hands right now. One of the first signs, like the earliest signs, because of course we were trying, so like it was on my radar of like this, this could happen. We were at my grandma's spaghetti. Was it for Thanksgiving? It was before Thanksgiving, but the spaghetti like luncheon thing was for Thanksgiving meals, like charity for kiddos and like families who didn't have Thanksgiving meals. So anyway, there was a video that they played, and it was so sweet. It was about like people on Thanksgiving. This guy couldn't get his flight to go see his mom, and his mom was sick. And I forget what happens, but he like posts a flyer on the street that says if anyone doesn't have someone to spend Thanksgiving with, like come over. And a homeless man knocks on the door, and I literally was like tearing up because he brought like, I could cry right now thinking about it. I just said I'm not a crier. He brought a loaf of bread, and the man was so confused, like, what are you doing here? Like, you could obviously tell he was like, why is a homeless man on my doorstep? I don't know you. And then he held up the bread, and then he held up the flyer. It was so sweet. And then a bunch more people showed up. It was very touching. And I started tearing up. And I don't cry, okay? I don't cry. I definitely cry when I'm alone. So that's probably why I've almost cried twice filming these, because I'm technically alone. So I was like, suck up this tear. Don't you dare come out. I don't want anyone to see that I'm crying. I've just never liked crying in front of people. Anyway. Yeah, I think my other symptoms is that I'm hangry. Again, I'm rolling around food. Like tonight, I was hangry. Usually hangry if I don't feel full, which is every day. So no, but it's really bad whenever, like, if I don't eat throughout the day and I haven't eaten that night and it's like 6 o'clock and I'm like, oh, I have to eat something. That's usually when I get like grumpy. That's basically it. Why do these? It's because I go on tangents, and it's because I talk a lot and I repeat myself, and it's all about food. That's why these are so long. But that's basically 10 weeks. I'm excited to talk about 11 weeks next week because there are some exciting updates, but I want to wait because it's only the 3rd day and there's like so much changes every day. I want to wait so it's like a full video on it. But 10 weeks was chill. Last time I was like, I can't wait to say, like, maybe next video I will be better. I really think every week, day by day, I have my ups and downs. I have my inconsistencies for sure. But I do think that my food and nauseousness, it's slowly coming back to normal. Knock on wood. Slowly. Yeah, I will check back in next week for my 11-week update. Brandon's gonna do one of these videos with me. The week that I do my genetic testing, so in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have him do the wives' tales with me on camera for us to look back on, because I think that will be really cool because we're gonna find out our gender pretty soon. So baby, your daddy will be here someday. He sleeps. I wait till he's asleep to do these because this is really awkward. I would never like do this. I mean, I just said I'm gonna record with him, but I don't know. I just wait for him to fall asleep, and he likes to sleep on the couch in there. I don't kick him out on the couch. He needs a TV to fall asleep, and he falls asleep in there. So anyway, me and Nugget are gonna carry on snuggling. Show your face. Show your face. She doesn't want to. And I'll see you next week. Happy New Year! Ooh, it's the baby year. And my cousin's getting married. Whoa. Yeah. Bye.